Crowd comes to life here at the National Heroes Stadium after the Zambia National Anthem. 60,000 fans have turned out to see this match. Barca legends against that 2012 Africa Cup of Nations winning side that's finally brought footballing glory home to Zambia.
That's right, that's right. It's well, kickoff in the afternoon. We're approaching 4:30 Central European time, so it'll be the same time over in Zambia. Scorching temperatures, Jamie. I'm expecting that we're going to see these retired players take it easy on the day. The thermometer's marking 28 degrees Celsius as all of the players are, of course, taking their time to dap it up and give their love and respect to a legendary player that is Ronaldinho. Without a shadow of a doubt, Ronaldinho, the player that has been the most acclamado, the most acclaimed amongst these Zambian fans. Everywhere he goes, you hear the screams and shouts. And of course, also for these players, it'll be a memorable day for them to play against the Brazilian great.
Well, we'll run through the starting 11s. We may as well start with Barca. It's there on your screen. Diego spoke through the Zambia starting 11. Jesus Angoy in goal for Barca. Frederic Deu, Francisco Coco, Juan Goycochea, Sergi Barjuan, Edmilson, Gabri, Gaith Gamendieta, Giovanni Silva, Saviola and Ronaldinho are your starting 11 for FC Barcelona, coached by Albert Chapi Ferrer. On the bench, the likes of Francisco Guzman, Samuel Okuno, Patrick Kluivert, Daniel Tortorero, Juan Carlos Jope Mateo and Miguel Soler. The starting 11 then for Zambia. Kennedy Muine in goal, Davies, I'm going to mess up all the pronunciations starting now, Kausu, Joseph Musonda, Kampamba Chintu, Francis Kasonde, Isaac Chansa, Chisamba Lungu, Felix Katongo, Christopher Katongo, Rainford Kalaba and Collins Benzuma.
The first Zambian match official to
coin tossed
at the FIFA World Cup. So toss of coin happened in Christopher Katongo for the Zambians, and the Barca legend side captained by the number 12 in Serge. So then, all set, and we should be getting started. I'm your match commentator, Matimba Nkonje.
There is Chapi Ferrer coaching this Barca side.
For us, and of course that's the coach for this Barca legend side, Albert.
And well, I sat next to him at the last Legends match.
You did, Jamie. Yes, you did.
Anfield Road in Liverpool, and I tell you, there's our colleague Angels as well in the background there. He's a very animated coach. He's not one of those that sits and gives instructions. He was up on the sidelines, giving it all.
There's the third time the Barca team is coming on the African continent to play some matches here. So all set for what promises to be an exciting afternoon of
here we are then in Zambia for a third time at the Heroes Stadium, where FC Barcelona legends will take on Zambia legends in front of 60,000 fans in Lasaka. Barca legends taking on the 2012 AFCON winning team that finally brought footballing glory to Zambia, winning them their first major trophy, better known as Chipolopolo. My name's Jamie Coles. I'll be here with you for the 90-minute duration. I'm joined by Diego Lorraine. Diego, what a match awaits us.
Yes, I'm keen for the ball to get rolling, Jamie, here in Zambia, as we're still waiting for kickoff to officially commence. It's been quite the spectacle, the pre-game spectacle, the singing and the dancing, the national anthems being played.
Well, your moment's come, Diego. The ball is rolling here in Lasaka. Barca legends playing left to right in the Blaugrana kit. Zambia playing right to left in the white. The starting 11 for the home side. Zambia, the 2012 African Cup of Nations winning side. Kennedy Muine, Davis and Kausu, Joseph Musonda, Kampamba Chintu, Francis Kasonde, Isaac Chansa, Chisamba Lungu, Felix Katongo, Christopher Katongo, Rainford Kalaba, and Collins Mesuma for Barca. What a lineup for Barca. Jesus Angoy in goal, Frederic Deu, Francisco Coco, Juan Goycochea, Sergi Barjuan, Edmilson.
Oh!
An early shot,
Early shot.
And Angoy has pulled it off for Barca.
And it was
Felix Katongo having a go within the first
What a
60
start,
seconds.
Jamie. What a start. Angoy still showing that he's got cat-like reflexes, saving the ball not just once but twice on the rebound. As Felix got a chance to put the home side up in the first minute by 1-0. We're in for a treat, Jamie. This
Absolutely are.
This looks like these players have got something to show. They've got something to prove that they are still the talented, skilled players that they once were, despite having aged. They've aged like wine, Jamie. They've only gotten better. Let's see.
Well, by my reckoning, the average age of Barca, and maybe I should just finish off the starting 11 as we get through this for Barca. What did I get up to? Goicoechea, Edmilson, Gaizka Mendieta, Gavri, Ronaldinho, of course, Saviola, and Giovanni. By my reckoning, the Barca's 11 is a little bit older than the average age of the Zambia 11.
Okay.
I don't know what that means for you.
I don't know. Well, yeah, we were seeing Ronaldinho. Always good, of course, to see the Brazilian legend, the Barca legend, partake. And whenever he puts on a Barca shirt, you know you're in for a spectacle. But I did notice that he was getting a little gray at the top there. So his hairs are showing his age.
All of us, Diego.
Father time, unbeaten. Hey.
But hey, we're hoping to see something of a spectacle here today.
We're seeing Saviola and Giovanni there playing a high press. Barca, of course, eager to bounce back from that early warning from the Chipolo Polo side.
Was an early warning indeed.
Indeed it was. Got the crowd excited and our co-commentators as well. I wonder if our listeners are hearing the same as us or not, but in which case we apologize for the mix of audios, but we are being assured that it's being fixed as we have our Zambian colleagues joining us in this co-commentary of this exciting match. Here's Felix again, the man that nearly got his name on the score sheet early on.
Good dispossession there by Deu. Emerson now back into Goico. 5 seasons with Barca, Goico played.
Goicoechea, yes, of the original Dream Team. He was one of those Basque players brought in by Johan Cruyff at the time to give that team, besides the talent and flair and skill that they had, to give it also that little bit of oomph, that little bit of fury, that garra, as they say so beautifully say in Spanish. And Goicoechea spending 5 very successful seasons indeed under the mandate of the Dutch late great legend Johan Cruyff for that original Dream Team. I say original, I always have a little bit of problems with the name that was given, the nickname, let's say, that was given to that 92 team. It was, of course, a fantastic season. I mean, the first time that Barca managed to win the European Cup, as it was called at the time, in 92, and thereby, and the league, of course, but thereby being dubbed the Dream Team, seeing as it coincided with the 92 Olympics and the American Basketball Dream Team.
That's a lovely through ball. Mwene comes out of his line to deal with it. A nice through ball. Dinho just not quite able to chase it down. The 43-year-old Brazilian. Nice move by Barca, who seemed to have settled into a bit more of a rhythm now, Diego.
Let's see, Jamie. Let's see. I like these Legends matches where the focus is often more on that brief moment of individual skill, trying to put the ball into the back of the net, as we're seeing Chapi there furiously giving signals and indications to his players. You said that Chapi was also the coach over in Liverpool.
Yeah, what a day that was. Redemption at Anfield Road for Barca. It might have been a Legends match, but it was still one heck of a competitive clash. Barca coming away with the win. That was just over a year ago, back in March last year.
You got to join.
I got to travel with the team,
And you sat
I sat next to. I thought you were going to ask me about. I sat on the plane.
I was as well. I was going to save that treat for.
I was sat pitch side. I was sat right next to the Barca bench. Yeah.
Right.
And I got the chance to speak to Chapi Ferreira during the match, and Luis Garcia as well. He spoke to Barca TV Plus during the match. I'm sure you can go once this one's done and dusted. If you fancy another Barca Legends out, you can go find that on Barca TV Plus. And yeah, I got to travel with the team. What an experience that was.
Golden experience, Jamie. Oh, look at that! As we've seen the replay there of Felix hitting the post from well outside of the box.
Angoy with
there it is.
Reflexes. He's been beaten there though.
It's the 1-0, Jamie.
Puts Zambia 1-0 up. And what a celebrations we're seeing here.
Well, love these celebrations.
In front of the home crowd.
Golis Bazuma getting the 1-0 for the home side. Finishing it off in flair. And I'm not just talking about the celebration. The 39-year-old staying cool, calm, collected all throughout this attack as he slit the ball past Angoy for, you have to say, Jamie, a deserved, well-deserved 1-0. Zambia clearly coming out with the intention of winning this match and paying tribute to this side, this squad, this legendary squad, the first-time winners of the African Cup nation. And
1-0 then here in Zambia.
What a lovely celebration as well, Jamie. I mean, we saw some fantastic flips in the pre-game ceremony, and we're seeing justice being done here once again. Let's take a look at this again.
Did well to recover the ball here from Edmilson.
Edmilson losing the ball.
Running it forward. Little flare of skill.
Step over. Oh, this was earlier.
Ah, this was earlier. There you go. I thought we were going to see the goal by 39-year-old Collins Mesuma. Golden Arrows play out back in 2012. Collins Mbazuma puts it away then. He wasn't one of the penalty takers.
All right.
In that 2012 match. There we go. Zambia are 1-0 up over Barca.
Well, Chapi Ferreira will want his side to respond quickly, I would imagine. You, Jamie, were telling us that he's a feisty coach and lives these matches through and through.
Yep.
So we can expect, or we can hope, that he'll be able to light a fire within these Barca players to for a comeback early in this first half, Jamie.
I was just looking through my notes, actually. Colin Mbazuma didn't play in that 2012 final. So he was part of the team, obviously played his part during the entire campaign, of which Zambia weren't beaten in that entire African Cup of Nations campaign. But no, he didn't play in the final. Maybe if Hervé Renard had decided to play him, maybe it wouldn't have gone to penalties. It wouldn't have gone to the full 120 minutes.
Yeah.
You never know.
You never know.
You can't ever know. But here today, 6 minutes in, Zambia go 1-0 up thanks to a Collins Mbazuma goal. And with that, Barca are on the back foot and are going to have to find some answers here in Zambia. Barca moving the ball around nicely here. There's Ronaldinho.
Well, listen to the crowd, Jamie. As soon as the Barca number 10, one of the Barca number 10s touches the ball, the crowd goes wild.
Yeah, Giovanni also donning the Barca number 10. It's not a shirt or a number to be worn lightly, the Barca number 10, Diego.
Absolutely not, as Barca now have got space and time to build up their first good attack. Here's Ronaldinho, cuts inside. He wants to shoot. He's got the Zambian defender tightly on him.
Edmilson to Saviola.
Oh, that's a beautiful ball.
Giovanni with a shot. Well, good effort by Barca, by Giovanni. Barca moving the ball around a little bit nicer. They seem to have found a bit of rhythm, a bit of a dynamic gel. Of course, it's difficult for this side. You know, they travel all over the place, and they don't really have the chance to train together all that much. They did train yesterday briefly, but otherwise it's kind of, you know, turn up, land in the city that you're going to play.
Exactly.
Hope that old bonds reignited and go and play some football.
Mwini with a wonderful save there. But what a lovely pass, that vision there, that Saviola. We've seen him do that so many times in the Barca shirt back in the days when he would be linking up with the likes of Patrick Kluivert, that little through ball, whether it be un caño in between the defender's legs or chipped over the top. It was this time a chip pass through to Giovanni. And Giovanni with the first good chance for the away side, as Barca remain down by 1-0, looking for the equalizer. And yeah, no, as you said, Jamie, I mean, this, of course, is a side that the Barca legends are facing that will know each other very well. And not just on the pitch, but you can imagine off the pitch, after achieving greatness with their national squads, that the bond between these players will be cemented deeply for years to come. And many of the Barca players, of course, these come from different generations, different Barca teams. Many of them wouldn't have played together, so they're purely relying on their knowledge, their know-how, and their sense of that they have as football players. And Chapi.
You know, it can't be an easy job of bringing together the reigniting these bonds or creating bonds that never existed on the pitch before. Throw in then for Barca.
Joseph Muzanda there trying it. As it seems that our colleagues from the audio department are continuing to fix the audio. We'll be left without atmosphere, without ambient sound for the moment, as Barca are trying to build up another attack.
Giovanni dispossessed that. And now it's Zambia, who are trying to build up to something. Goes out for a Barca throw-in. Barca then powering forward now. Sergi Barjuan chips it inside and win it. Gets a hand to it and takes control.
Win it there with his massive reach, trying to, or able to pick up the ball, pluck it out from the air, as that would have surely been a goal for Giovanni. He's eager to get his head to the ball there. Looking for the equalizer. Still Barca down by 1-0. Could have been 2-0 in the opening first minute, Jamie. The home side already with a fantastic chance. Not just one that hit the post with a great shot from outside of the box, but then the rebound ricocheted to the feet of Patrick, as Angoy showed his cat-like reflexes and stopping that ball. But eventually, Zambia getting up on the score sheet, as again, Barca are keen to find that goal. Mendieta there. What can we say about Gaizka? He certainly is one of those players that will be well known for the football fans. Once the most expensive football player in the history of the game, when he made his transfer from Valencia to Lazio at the time. And what a fantastic talent he was. Spent a season at Barca, Jamie, scoring 10 goals. Here's a little trivia for you.
I like a bit of trivia, Diego.
How many of those goals, Jamie, do you think were penalties?
Of 10?
Yes.
I guess it's got to be notable. I'd say 8.
8 goals. 80% of his goals, you think, came from the penalty spot. Well, I'll do you one better, sir. 100%.
Oh, wow, there you go.
All of his goals came from the penalty spot. He was a marvelous penalty taker. 100% as well. I mean, didn't miss a penalty.
Amazing.
Yes.
Is Angoi recycling possession for Barca. We saw him in action, Jesus Mariano Angoi, 55-year-old goalkeeper, sprung to life in that first minute of the match. He probably better known as the kick taker for the Catalan Dragons in American football, in the NFL, and a good friend of Johan Cruyff as well.
All right.
Barca then
Barcelona Dragons.
Saviola.
Saviola. What would you say of all the players that we're seeing out on the pitch? Saviola still looks in the most. I would say the best form. I mean, the most football playing form. I say that on the pitch. I mean, for the Barca side, for the Zambia side, I still see several players that are still in tip-top shape, I would say. For the Barca.
Well, Saviola, of course, is assistant coach, right, for the for Barca B.
Correct.
To Rafa Marquez, of course. That was a nice long ball downfield. Angoi heads it back upfield.
Sorry, Jay, the under-19
the under-19?
Yes.
Oh, it's a cheeky one. Unbelievable. Such excitement here in Zambia. Angoi, he's played all really far out the entirety of this match. And he nearly got caught out by it on this occasion.
Well, let that be a warning for the Barca keeper, because that shot was near pinpoint accuracy. What a beautiful lob that was.
An inch or so lower, and Zambia would be celebrating their second goal.
Yeah, and what could have been 3. I mean, that's 2 posts now, Jamie, with just under 20 minutes of play, of action. We've seen plenty of action so far here in Zambia. 60,000 fans packing the stadium to see their beloved home side and champions take on these Barca legends. And right now, certainly having the better of the Blaugrana squad.
Well, here comes Zambia once more. The ball chipped inside. Angoi puts it away.
And it's in.
Scuffled and it's in.
It's flagged offside, I believe. Yes.
Oh, no goal on this occasion. A brilliant effort, though, by Zambia.
Or was it handball?
We'll take a look on a replay, maybe. Brilliant effort, though, by Zambia.
Well, these boys mean business, Jamie. That's for certain. Here's Giovanni.
Yeah, you asked about the players that are in tip-top shape. We saw Edmilson being interviewed on Barca TV earlier today, and actually some of our colleagues down in the newsroom.
He looks like he hasn't aged. It's true.
He's not aged at all. He looks exactly the same as he always did. And, Edmilson, we're talking about 2004, 2008. So we're talking, like a good 10, 12 years ago, if not more. My math's not adding up here. 15 years ago?
Since he last played with Barca?
With Barca?
Yes, around that.
I'm doubting myself because he doesn't look that old.
No. Emilson still having that same face that he had when he was a player. You're seeing Saviola as well, like I said. Trying to see here. Emilson playing until 2008, Jamie, yes.
Yeah. So, a good 15 years since we last saw him play in a Barca shirt as a Barca men's first team player.
Yeah.
Watch out, Barca, and a little bit of pressure again here. The ball collected up by Coco, who sees it away. And upfield, nicely switched to Giovanni. You'd imagine that in the prime he might have reached that. You have to temper these forward passes for the players to run onto.
Well, let's take a look again exactly why this goal was called off. You see there was a beautiful ball through, good cross. It must have been a handball there. Handled it with his hand, unfortunately, for the home side. But
fortunately for us, I want to see some more.
We'll see some Barca goals, Jamie.
Some more celebration. I want to see goals all around Diego. These exhibition matches, the more goals, the merrier.
Yes.
20 minutes in then.
Oh, that's a good.
Zambia 1, Barca 0. Saviola pushes on, trying to help Barca to that first goal. Zambia now on the counter once more.
Well, it's clear that the Chi Polo Polo side are playing with, I would say, one gear more than the Barca players. And again, just this must be such a grand occasion for them to pay tribute to their side just over a decade ago, winning the African Cup.
Katongo.
Playing against what would have been, many of them would have been their idols at the time.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Nice cross in. Zambia have got a clear game plan here. Angoy sees it out. Sergi Vajuan. He's got a tactical head to him as well, of course. He led the Barca B team last season.
Yes, yes. Very, very, very true, Jamie. And I mean, he got a chance to coach the first side as well for a few games as interim manager.
Xavi's arrival.
That's right. And a legendary left back, of course, now that the left back position is one of the most talked about positions, given the departure of Jordi Alba. Who would be your pick for the best left back in the history of Barca? Certainly the names like Sergi Barjuan, I should say, come in the conversation quickly to match that of Jordi Alba. Barjuan, who was one of those, another member of the original Dream Team. As Barca are now trying to push forward. Also, a good, sturdy defense from Zambia is preventing Barca from creating more chances on goal. So far, really Barca only having that one chance to test the goalkeeper from Zambia.
Mwini. Kennedy Mwini in goal for Zambia.
Thank you.
But yeah, you're right. Their back line is Nkausu and Moshonda. They're playing a really great match here to hold off the Barca advances and the players that are advancing on them, the likes of Ronaldinho and Giovanni and Saviola. Here we go once again then, Zambia, as Barca track back in numbers. The long ball going downfield. Angoy controls it with his chest. He's been kept busy today, is Jesus Mariano Angoy. Barca recycle possession from the back. Deu sees it out this time to the right wing. Edmilson pushes forward. Barcelona gaining some good territory. Here is Javier Saviola to Giovanni. It looks like we're going to stop as there is a Zambia player on the ground there.
What's important for these kind of matches to stretch, get proper warm-up done before kicking off, as Sergi Barjuan and Ronaldinho are in deep conversation here, trying to figure out how they can break down this tough, sturdy, and disciplined Zambia defense. As it looks like we have two players here that might be coming off, or they took a knock on that last challenge. Take a look at these fans.
60,000 fans pack out the Hero Stadium.
Many Barca shirts.
There are Barca shirts there. Many generations of Barca shirts too. It's, and why wouldn't the fans turn out for this? We'll have a water break. We're going to take the opportunity. 28 degrees here in Zambia. What a day. And it's been a real party here too. They've had
as soon as they arrived,
and things going on before. In fact, it's been open from 10 this morning, the stadium. Fans have been pouring in.
And they were greeted like royalty, Jamie. We saw the red carpet being pulled out. As you said, there was dancing upon arrival. Great opening ceremony. Not just before kickoff, but also last night. There was a gala-like dinner for the players as they were greeted by the organizers, the home nation of this exhibition match, and our colleagues there, we're being told, are having a wonderful time.
No doubt.
We're looking at that goal again.
Benzema goal. Collins Mbesuma, Golden Arrows player back in 2012 when he travelled for the Africa Cup of Nations. I've got a bit of trivia about the African Cup of Nations, Diego.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, well, I love this bit of trivia in these matches. It was held in Gabon.
Yeah.
And Equatorial Guinea. The top scorers scored 3 goals apiece. And amongst them is
Didier Drogba?
Yep.
I know one of the other ones.
Well, the other one, there was one that's very current, was current, beloved Barca player that came and scored a lot of goals in his, half a season?
Yeah.
When he won the hearts of Barca fans.
That's right.
And it was Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who, back then he'd have been just 22.
Just coming up.
Playing for, at the time, I believe, Monaco or maybe Saint-Etienne? Was that period?
That period.
And he's, passed through Barca, and I'm sure the Barca fans would welcome him into a Legends match, 5-10 years from now.
Oh, yeah.
Should he want to be. He left a real mark on the club and on the fans.
Absolutely. And the players as well.
And the players as well, yeah.
We saw him visit the Barca dressing room after a Clásico. As Ronaldinho puts a nice little through ball in here. And
he got just a bit out of pace there, although putting on a fight. That's what you want to see.
But, yeah. Mendieta actually was. Mendieta getting pushed off the ball easily, though. As Zambia are back in possession here. We're nearing the half-hour mark. Still 1-0 for Zambia. Cheap Polo Polo means...
Go on.
Cheap Polo Polo meaning, I think it was a bronze bullet, if I remember right. Copper bullet. Copper bullet, that's what it was.
Of course, the first major footballing trophy for Zambia. There we go. We have a substitution there. Kausu has been swapped off for Jonas Sakua, who is a defender for a striker. So, obviously in the last sort of 10 minutes or so of the half, Zambia have decided to throw a bit more firepower onto the pitch.
There we go. Rightfully so. This strategy is, this tactic has worked out well for them so far. Certainly getting the better of the occasions. Want to see this man in action right here. This is really quite truly the man who the fans came to see today, at least for the Barca side. Like I was saying, every time he touches the ball, you hear the roars go through the crowd. Hopefully we can recuperate those roars for the second half.
Don't underestimate the draw of the fans from some of the Barca number 10s throughout history.
Yes, you said it weighs heavy. The Barca number 10 is a good chance again. Angoy, probably the most active player for Barca in this first half.
He's being kept busy, that's for sure.
Who's your favorite number 10, Jamie?
What a question to put me on the spot there. I mean, there's a number 10 that we're probably not allowed to talk about, let's be honest. In
a Barca legend.
Recent history.
This is a Barca legend. If we're not allowed to talk about Barca legends.
It's funny because I was preparing for this match and I was looking like a lot of these, the Barca era, okay, we've got some sort of mid-90s, early mid-2000s. And I'm sort of thinking, when they were, do you think another sort of 5-10 years from now we'll be talking about the likes of, commentating these matches, seeing the likes of Jordi Alba, Gerard Piqué, and Sergio Busquets, and of course Leo Messi playing in these kinds of exhibition matches. You can only hope, right? To see them don the Barca shirt once again and go out and play together. See, I don't know, Xavi and Iniesta pairing up again with a bit more grey on top, and you know.
Will we
so.
still be here, Jamie? That is the question.
As maybe that's not to get too far into that one, but
substitutions now for Barca as well as the man that I was calling the most informed player, Javier Saviola, coming off for another striker, Patrick Kluivert.
Well, he's been busy as Saviola in this first half hour. The players are not in the form they used to be.
No, but if I remember right, Jamie, in these legend matches, they have rotating substitutions. Players can come back on again. Edmilson now also taking a deserved break. I'm assuming here that he's yes, he is coming to the sideline.
Yeah, although Albert Ferreira is particularly convinced by this. I vaguely remember this happening in Liverpool as well. If I'm honest, it looks like Joffrey Mateo is going to come on. Here he is. Sort of Mendieta insisting that he gets subbed out here.
So this is the player's choice, is it?
Well, I suppose at this age, you know what your body can and can't do, and you know that, they've got commitments the rest of the week here in Zambia.
Right.
And I mean, I spoke with Belletti after the match in Liverpool, and he said, previously, like a big match, like a Liverpool Barca, you'd expect like 2-3 days of recovery, and he says now it could take up to 10.
Wow, yeah,
and
right.
He says, it's because they're not in the condition they used to be. They're not. The bodies aren't used to it. As in shape as you want to be. Of
course.
They're not going out training every day and playing matches 2 to 3 times a week, and that takes a toll on your body as a youngster, or as a younger man or woman. Your body gets used to it, but as you get older and your body can't take such pressure. And
Tell me about it, Jamie. Tell me about it.
You don't put your body through such pressure. So, Albert Ferreira wanted a bit more from Mendieta there, I guess. And Mendieta, we're going to just say, well, you go do it then. I don't know. Edmilson, sorry. But hey,
here's
nice
Joffrey with a good cross. Well, let's see if these substitutions...
a bit of fresh legs for Barca.
Fresh legs for Barca, exactly, Jamie. It was Mendieta that came in with a flying header under the watchful eye there of Chapi.
Well, Joffrey, age 41, is by my reckoning one of the younger players on this Barca side.
Okay, fresh legs indeed. Then
take that for what you will. It's a nice cross in.
Oh, guy's kind of there, not able to keep that ball on target. As these halves, Jamie, for our viewers, a reminder that they're 40-minute halves, I believe, at least in previous occasions, past matches.
Yeah. It does seem like they're playing the pitch, the area of play is now completely in shade. And I do wonder if that was perhaps the cause for the kind of later start, because you saw earlier Ronaldinho and Sergio Barjuan sort of shading their eyes as they looked from that far side of the pitch back this way. I guess the sun's just just set behind where our cameras have been.
Well, here's another moment where gameplay needs to be halted for a possible injury. It's the second one or third in the first half.
Goes back to what we were saying before, I guess, Diego.
Yeah.
And a lot of these players, they see an opportunity to go out and play and be competitive, and they
of course,
you still think your body could do the same thing it could do 11 years ago, or more for some of the Barca players, and so they do have to be careful in these matches.
Absolutely. As we've seen there, the disappointed look on his face, as he would have not wanted to probably eject from the game so early on.
Oh, this home team must be having a great time here, reliving past glories together. And again, like we said before, the Barca team, they're all from different eras and different times. There may have been some overlaps, but this...
They won't have that unity.
Exactly. Whereas this is the AFCON winning side. They did the whole campaign together. They celebrated the title together. And they'll already have that dynamic just setting foot on the pitch. As we just saw there with a little back heel to see the ball out onto the wing.
Long possession here from Zambia, trying to tire out those legs of the Barca player. Happy to make them run, keep them chasing the ball, and trying to wear them down and pounce on a moment of lack of concentration or just a good attack. As is a good interception here, Joffre trying to stun the goalkeeper with a long-range effort, but not too much mustard on that shot. Not enough anyway to surprise the goalkeeper, Mwine. Lovely little back heel here. Another Zambia attack building up, but this time flagged for offside.
This was that interception by Joffre. He was a little bit too far out, really, to...
Yeah, it looks like he was hesitant whether to go for accuracy or power, and lacked a little bit of both. Was certainly going on target, but not enough to chip the goalkeeper, and not fast enough neither.
No, and Winnie was quick to get back as well, and poised for that shot by Joffre. Ronaldinho then turns over possession.
Nice. He'll leave it to Kluivert. Little 1-2 between the numbers 9 and 10. Dinho gonna get back. Well, now we're getting to see Dinho in action and on the ball.
It looks like Felix and Christopher Katongo have come on. A double sub. As, like you say, rolling substitutions, both sides taking the opportunity to freshen up the legs. And part of it as well is to, keep it an exciting show for the fans that have turned out to see these legends of Barcelona and Zambian football.
It has been a spectacle so far, as we're slowly but surely nearing the end of the first half. Still 2 minutes to go, and just the 1-0 on the score sheet. I say just 1-0 because it could have easily been, say, a 3-1 with at least one good chance for Barca, and while Zambia hit the post twice, not once but twice, hitting the post and the crossbar.
Yeah, there's that shot from distance that came off the crossbar. Barca getting very lucky on that occasion.
As Mendieta's hunting down the ball. He wants to get one back for Barca. Ronaldinho with the interception. Little chip through to Gaizka. Mendieta, he'll go down at the edge of the box. Oh, now the question becomes, Jamie, who from all of these brilliant free kick takers will take it? Patrick Kluivert tries to go for the quick one. Well, the referee's halting play as Zambia will set up a wall. And then, of course, I would imagine we expect Ronaldinho to take this one.
It was a lovely chip forward to find Mendieta.
Yeah. But like I said, they do have specialists in the area of taking free kicks, like Gaizka himself. And there you go, the two of them standing over the ball.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it? A goal now before the break, so that
psychological goal.
Psychological goal, but also, to add to the show, the spectacle of this.
Yes.
For the second half. Who's been doing their free kick practice?
Here's Dinho. He'll try to slide it underneath the wall. Nobody jumping up. And he'll get another try. Mwine securing that ball. Second try going to the near post. As we've reached the 40-minute mark. Let's take a look at that. Again, Jamie, the ball landing back to the feet of Ronaldinho. Trying again the same angle. But you'll have to do more than that to surprise such an experienced goalkeeper.
Barcelona then move the ball forward. From the back.
Are we going to go to 45 minutes?
45. I don't know if it's typical to put added time onto these exhibition matches either. We have had a bit of stoppage. Maybe we will.
I think we are going to 45, Jamie, because we would have seen a little plus 1 or 2, but no sign of that yet.
Well, there you go.
There it is. More minutes, more fun.
Yeah.
For these people that have come out to see the Barca legends face this legendary Chipolo Polo side. Giovanni then. Jamie, we've been spending too much time together in the office.
Coco played the ball forward to Barjuan, who pushes on. Barca pushing up in numbers. Here is Ronaldinho. Can Barca pull something off here before the break? Dino chips it in.
Oh!
Headed on by Patrick Kluivert and goes up for a corner kick.
Well, that's what we want to see, isn't it? The high fives being exchanged between the legendary forward and goalkeeper, Patrick. Lamenting there that he didn't manage to beat Muine. It was a classic, one of these Patrick Kluivert headers where he just seems to be suspended in air. A split second longer than his defender. It was a good pass by Dino as well, just like the good old days.
You get glimpses back to it, don't you?
Yeah.
Mendieta with the corner then. Swings in, head up by Dino, but goes out for a goal kick. Ronaldinho trying to keep it in play there, I think.
Yeah. Man. Crazy to think how time flies, Jamie. Seeing these players just brings back so many memories to think that we're talking not years, but decades since we last saw them as professional football players for Barca. Feeling old, Jamie.
Sees it downfield. Go talk to some of these in another 45 minutes. They'll tell you who's old or who's feeling old.
Yeah, precisely.
What do you make then of this first half, Diego? I know we've mentioned a few times how the scoreboard could be very different.
Yeah. I mean, right now, you'd still say it's a deserved lead, I would say, for the home side. They've managed to beat Angoy, the only team that has managed to beat the keeper, so it's certainly deserved lead. But, yeah, we could have been looking at a 3-2 score so far, a 3-1, a 3-2. It would have surprised nobody, so hopefully in the second half we'll be able to see these quality chances being finished off for even more excitement, as it was a lovely through ball there to Giovanni. Giovanni managed to hold on to it, gives it to Dino, back to Gaizka. Here's Mendieta looking for Patrick to make a run. Joffre.
Barcelona do seem to have found a bit of gel in the latter half of this.
Yeah.
Of this first half.
We'll go 5 shots to 3 on target.
I don't know. I think it could be a very different story. Nice long ball there. Not quite getting over the top of the Zambia defence. But yeah, I think
the last minute now of the first half, Jamie, sorry.
These fans have probably had a great time here, you know. Was that 8 shots on target, a goal, some nice action all round.
Oh, we were hearing the atmosphere before in the stadium, before kickoff. Already a fantastic atmosphere. These fans delighted to be attending this historic match.
They talked about it, you know, from yesterday afternoon being sold out. There are fans,
yeah, right.
There are fans that haven't got tickets that are still outside. They just want a glimpse of these icons of football.
Well, I think they're going to run out the clock here, Jamie. These players have given us a treat in these opening 45 minutes. Just 10 seconds left, and I don't think the referee will give much of stoppage time. As you mentioned, yeah, we're taking a look at some of the images from outside of the stadium. It's true, the fans are surrounding the entrances there, as maybe we'll still see one last chance for Zambia before the first half comes to an end.
We are into the 46th minute now, 45th minute. Is it a minute?
46th.
One minute extra time then. Here.
We did see two or three injuries, so
the stoppage of water. Nice interception there by Ronaldinho.
Barca can make a run here if they're quick in transition. Giovanni will play it back to Joffre. Joffre is going to try, I would imagine, to hoof it up the field. Giovanni being pushed into the corner, tries to back heel, but he gets dispossessed. He gets it right back.
Joffre.
Oh,
Joffre goes down. Free
that's
kick,
a free
surely.
kick. Last action.
I'm going to see a yellow card as well.
There we go.
This first half's had everything, Diego.
Chippiness here. Things are getting feisty, Jamie. This is a lovely angle here for Gaizka maybe to swing it in or want to try his own luck on goal like we've seen him do so many times when he was a player, of course. But, well, no harm done. It's good competitive fouls. Dino will try to take it quickly. Oh!
Puts it in.
It's called off.
Disallowed.
To the disapproval of Patrick Kluivert. He's not happy about that.
I'm not happy about that. That was lovely. That's exactly what we wanted to see.
I think the referee was busy.
He was still setting up the wall.
Setting up the wall, yeah.
When Ronaldinho took it.
Let's see if they can repeat this play.
They're going to try. No. Too many eyes on Kluivert now. They knew what they were going to do.
Oh.
That's a shame. That's a real shame. Drama then. Late drama. Here in Zambia. The players are going to head in for a short break. We'll take a short break as well. Just the one goal then separating these two sides, scored by Collins Mesuma in the 6th minute. It is the 2012 Africa Cup of Nations Zambia side 1, Barca Legends 0. Stay with us here on Barca TV Plus because we'll be back after the break. Hello and welcome back to the Hero Stadium in Zambia, which is well and truly alive. 60,000 fans here have turned out to see legends in action, and I mean that in the most literal sense. Zambian legends, the winners of the 2012 African Cup of Nations, here to host FC Barcelona legends. Seen Ronaldinho head out into the pitch and wave to the fans as he's taken center stage for Barca. Ronaldinho. My name's Jamie Coles. I'm joined by Diego Lorraine. Diego, 1-0 in the first half.
I get a kick out of how you pronounce my last name, Jamie.
I
you can say Lauren if you want.
Lorigin.
Just don't say Lorigin.
I think I don't know. I try and pronounce it how you pronounce it.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, it's not bad. You're doing it justice.
I get called Jaime Colles a lot here in back in Barcelona. So
well, that is your name.
Yeah, exactly. It's, what do you make of that first half? Just the one goal, the 6th minute.
On the topic of tough last name pronunciations,
that was scored by Collins.
Yeah.
Besuma. Got past Angoy, who has had a busy first half.
Angoy has been the most busiest player for the Barca side, for the away side, without a shadow of a doubt. We saw Zambia with, well, some very good chances to put them up, not just by 1 goal, but by 2 goals, 3 goals. Let's remind our viewers who are just tuning in that Zambia managed to hit the post once, the crossbar on another chance, and just the 1 goal to their name. But outpacing and outclassing Barca so far in the first half. Barca having had, well, maybe 1 or 2 good chances on goal, but I'm sure that not just us, the Barca fans, spectators, also here, the 60,000 present in the stadium will want to see more brilliant chances being created by the visitors, the glamorous, starstruck Barca legend side. We saw Ronaldinho start in the first half. He's still out in the second half as well, alongside of Patrick Kluivert. Here we're seeing the Dutch striker trying to regain possession as well. Yeah, I would have said to answer your question, Jamie, a deserved lead without a shadow of a doubt for this Chipolo Polo side.
Well, they achieved in under 10 minutes more goals than they did 11 years ago, February 12, 2012, Zambia played against the Ivory Coast. 120 minutes without a goal in that match, Diego. It went to penalties, where it ended 8-7.
But what an achievement as well. I mean, you're talking Ivory Coast, who were the heavy favorites in that tournament, with the likes of Didier Drogba, Yaya Touré, the Touré brothers for that matter, Golo as well. And they have, well, they surprised the favorites on that day, and they're surprising the favorites on this day perhaps as well. Again, we've talked about it in the first half, Jamie. We say favorites because of the names on the back of the shirts, but when it comes to a collective unit, I think that this Zambia side has certainly proven exactly what it is made of.
Well, we do have the 2012 Africa Cup of Nations MVP on the pitch right now, Christopher Katongo. For Zambia, he was also joint top scorer. Up there, 3 goals with the likes of Didier Drogba and, as I mentioned in the first half, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who had a short but intense and very sweet stint at Barca in the second half of last season.
Well, it was a Mendieta who was looking to get that ball on the left flank, but as we have seen in the first half as well, it's been a very sturdy, disciplined Zambia defense as well that has prevented Barca from creating more chances.
Zambia moving the ball nicely.
See there, that Ronaldinho and Kluivert are not in the mood to apply the classic Barca high press. Happy to let Zambia enjoy some moments on the ball here, Jamie.
Just over a year ago, when Barca played in Liverpool, the Barca Legends played the Liverpool Legends, we talked about this because the sort of the integral DNA almost of how Barca play requires a very high intensity and a very high degree of stamina, and with respect. It's something that the players that aren't in condition aren't quite able to do. Oh, and that was a great shot. It goes right over.
Yeah, it was a great chance.
Isaac Chassa.
I wonder if Gabi got a touch. It seems like he didn't. I thought maybe it would have gone out for a corner, seeing as how high it went over the crossbar. I thought Gabi there sliding in for a tackle, a block, would have maybe gotten a touch to it, but it was a good chance. As we're just on the topic of applying high press. I mean, that intensity, right? That really kind of suffocating style press, closing down your opponent as quickly as possible. It's it has to be an obsession almost to recuperate the ball as quickly as possible. We know from past players and coaches that drills that they do is sort of they time. This is a good chance.
Lovely flourish of skill by Joffrey. Try and bring the ball inside. Couldn't quite find Giovanni. Solid defending.
So yeah, sorry, Jim. Just to finish the thought, just they would have drills where they basically time teams and how long they take to regain possession. By teams, I mean in defensive in training drills. And the losing team would have to end up doing laps. So.
Ball finding Chumanga, well dispossessed though by Sergi Barjuan. He's been busy as well this match, and you talked earlier about the players that look in shape, and you mentioned Saviola, but Sergi Barjuan, I don't know if you've ever sort of stood next to him, but he's a tough-looking bloke.
Right. Yeah, he was known for his tough tackles as well. Always had a this similar physique to you, Jamie, sort of. Bajito, a little.
Careful what you say.
Short, but tough.
Absolutely. I stood next to him, and yeah, but you know, he's in his mid-50s now, and he's still a tough-looking bloke. He's lean and strong, and he's putting good play today.
Yeah. Like a powerful upper body. Oh.
Not a great pass to Patrick Kluivert there, but. Good effort by Sergi Barjuan, powering upfield.
Kluivert doesn't seem that he has aged too much. We were talking about Emilson before. There you go, 79 appearances for the Dutch national team. Absolutely. I mean, one of my favorite strikers of all time during that time. So skilled on the ball, off the ball, knew how to run into space, and then had just such elegance with him and Dennis Bergkamp. Were just had such flair whenever they would play and finish off chances in magnificent form.
There's a lot, of course, of shared love between the Dutch national side and Barca, and
yeah,
sort of total football.
He had to
and
come
the
here,
roots
absolutely.
Of the tiki-taka.
Absolutely. It was Johan Cruyff who was desperate to get Dennis Bergkamp at the time to join Barca. Even in the years after, where he wasn't a coach anymore, he would really encourage the Dutch players, the skilled ones, that he saw would fit the Barca style the best way possible. And it really kind of started with Marco van Basten and Ruud Gullit at the time, even Frank Rijkaard, who of course eventually became a coach. But it was kind of...
Klivovo with a fantastic shot from outside the area. What a save by Guzman. He's in trouble now, though. Is Xavi Guzman. He's able to see it out, though. Wow. What a save that was.
What
a brilliant
save.
Strike from distance.
Absolutely. Some more excitement here as we the second half is well on the way now, and if Barca want to get back and want to get something out of this match, they're going to have to do so hopefully sooner rather than later.
It does seem like Barca are starting to gel a little bit more now and finding the pace and finding where each other will be. Joffre seems to have brought a lot actually to the game from that right wing. And the introduction of Kluivert in the middle, he's paired up nicely with Ronaldinho a few times now. Here is Barjuan. The cross denied. Although
look at the handball.
For a handball. Our colleague Angel's there in the blue shirt down at the bottom of the pitch. Front row seat for her. You don't get much closer than that.
So yeah, Jamie, just to go back, sorry, just to finish the thought. Hate to leave thoughts out there just halfway explained, but it kind of started with these cases that these like what could have been or have been cases in the likes of Marco van Basten and Dennis Bergkamp, and it was very certain, or Cruyff was very clear that when he saw the talents of Patrick Kluivert not being utilized the best way during his early time there with AC Milan after Ajax, that he would make him a Barca player, and he did.
Ronaldinho then with the free kick denied by the wall once again. Barjuan out on the wing. Goes back to Deu.
Number 23 for Barcelona.
And that will be a Barca throw-in. Ronaldinho takes it to Giovanni.
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
There it is.
This is what we turned out to see. And I think he wins a free kick as well. Listen to these fans. That's what they want to hear. Brilliant stuff by Ronaldinho.
And that's what the fans, of course, came out to see. Oh, beautiful. Un caño there, a
nutmeg.
Nutmeg.
Don't get tired of seeing that from the Brazilian number 10.
We heard our colleague here say that Ronaldinho's rolling back the time. He quite truly is, giving us glimpses again of what made him just such a magical and exciting but also lovable player. As he got dispossessed, you saw him just turn to the crowd with that classic
nice
Dino smile.
Interception by Joffre there, putting it long upfield, looking for Giovanni, I think. Joffre Mateo is been forcing some errors out on that side. He's playing well in midfield.
Not too many substitutions, Nina. I mean, we saw a few in the first half, but I'm happy to see the big names, the stars still out there, the Mendietas and Dinos and.
Well, the pressure must be on as well, you know, and the fans have turned out, you know, someone like Ronaldinho, and he must know that the fans are there to see him. I'll see all of them, but, you know. Distance shot again by Zambia.
But I feel like when we did this match, the one in Tel Aviv in particular, there were more substitutions. We didn't see Dino out for very long.
Could be. Could be. I do think we perhaps had more of a competitive overall squad there as well.
Yeah.
So Alberto Ferrer keen to give everyone a bit of a go.
Yeah.
When possible. I'm trying to remember who played in that match. In the Legends Classico in Tel Aviv. Is.
This could be good for Barca. It could be a good chance. Oh. You see Barca are now very eager to level the score.
In fact, it was Ronaldinho and Joffrey Mateo that scored in that 3-2 Barca defeat, unfortunately. But yeah, that Classico in Tel Aviv.
Was it? I think it was Roberto Carlos that scored the winner, I want to say.
I think you might be right.
No. Oh, Ruben de la Red.
Ruben de la Red. But yeah, on the call-up for that, well, some similar names. Angoy, Juan Carlos, Deu, Totelero, Goicoechea, Mendieta, Arpon, Rivaldo. Rivaldo was a big one. He was there at
that's right.
Road. He was a late addition as well at Anfield Road. Nobody quite knew if he was coming or not. And then he came out as well.
Who was the most...
Saviola, Ronaldinho.
Who was the most cheered player for Barca there in Anfield?
Well, it was a tough field in Anfield Road. Chumanga from the distance.
Oh.
Nice save by Guzman. Yeah, pounced on it. He didn't quite get a control of it the first time. But nice shot from distance by Chumanga. It was a tough field, Anfield Road, and there were a lot of big Liverpool names there. Steven Gerrard, Jamie Carragher, Steve McManaman. Rivaldo got a lot of love. He was probably one of the bigger names there, I'd imagine. But, you know, Belletti, because he played for Chelsea, he was known from his time in the Premier League as well. But the fans, that was a sold-out event as well. But, but Anfield Road, not the biggest of stadiums. But yeah, it's, these are always great fun matches to be a part of.
Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, just offside. What a shame. Barca, of course, who have had a goal disallowed in the first half to the disapproval and dismay of Patrick Kluivert as Barca took a cheeky free kick. Just a split of a second too quick for the referee. But it was a lovely combination between Ronaldinho and the Dutch striker Patrick Kluivert. But like I said, that did get disallowed, as we're seeing then the real rolling substitutions as Emilsen is back out on the field.
Yeah, we saw Giovanni and Joff. No.
Oh!
Gabri and
Sergi.
Head off. Sergi Bajuan.
Just nipping at the heels there of his opponent.
Is that another small joke? Is that another height joke, Diego? Zambia then. You do feel like they're trying to work up to something here. Barca seem to have sort of found the way a little bit as Emilsen goes
to be in control of the ball, right?
Take control of the ball and then sort of like try and play them up and over and put people forward. And I'm hoping that will pay off to something. Saviola come back on as well by the looks of things. But yeah, Joffrey Mateo certainly brought a different dynamic out to that right wing compared to the earlier stages of that first half. Mulenga then pushes forward to gain ground for Barca. Being forced to trap back into their own territory. Chance now.
Oh, that's a good chance.
Man had to pounce on that, forced to come out. Barca aren't pushing forward as much as they were in the first half. We saw Angoy coming way out of his area and Barca pushing way upfield.
They got a warning there, it's true. They got a warning there, as that was one of the chances where Zambia managed to hit the crossbar. And now again, trying to stun, not Angoy, but Guzman on this occasion. It's
Barca then seeing the ball out, Tortolero
or
going out to
colleagues here.
Juan Carlos. And Barca now in trouble. Can Guzman stop it? And that goes over. And he was already celebrating. Jomanga thought he'd got it. He thought it had gone away. He even celebrated the goal.
What a goal that would have been. Marvelous chance for the home side, as it was a bad back pass there. It was intercepted. Did well to fake out Coco and then continue his run into the box, trying to chip Guzman. It was a decent effort, a valiant one as that. And just a few centimeters too high over the crossbar. As Barca now trying to still look for the equalizer. Ah,
nice back heel by Patrick Kluivert, not getting through that defense though.
That's Musonda then.
Zambia moving the ball around really well here, gaining some good ground. Barca feeling the pressure a little bit. We're into the final half hour of this match.
Oh, Barca have to be careful here. Oh. Once again, Molenga this time. Trying to drive that one home with power. But too much mustard, Jamie, as they say in the UK on that shot.
A clear idea here from Zambia. They've got a clear idea of what they're going to do. And,
indeed, it should have.
Zambia could be 2 or 3 up at this point.
Yeah. We certainly wouldn't be surprised or complaining. Would have been well deserved. Nice. Still, Barca just down by 1 goal, the narrowest of leads by the narrowest of margins. All Barca need is a goal to get back into this game. But
how do you think Barca could get back into this then, Diego?
Well, I was going to say, we saw good minutes here, as you pointed out earlier on in the second half at the beginning, where Barca seemed to really hone the ball and be comfortable on the ball, trying to find each other with the right passes, feeling each other out a little bit in this second half. But that position seems to have now switched once again to the home side, as they are again on the attack.
Barca packing out the penalty area, just trying to make things difficult, put a lot of traffic in. Zambia trying to go down from the middle with the rocket from distance.
We're seeing 6 players there making up to the Barca defensive line, to the 5 players that are attacking for Zambia. That shot going well off the target, to the relief of Guzman. Some of these players, they look excellent for their age. And you mentioned Jamie as well, as Mendieta is checking back into the game. That this side is quite a lot of years younger than the Barca Legends side. As the crowd are getting into it, the mobile phones are out. A real festival, carnival-like atmosphere here in a Hero Stadium. Uh-oh.
Well, and that's a great shot. Brilliant shot from the edge of the area. And Zambia go 2-0 up. James Chamanga gets the goal for Zambia, and Barca now have got real work to do. Barca are in trouble. James Chamanga, the 43-year-old forward.
Oh, you felt it coming, Jamie. It was certainly they've been knocking on the door so far in the second half, trying to get an opening and looking for a second goal. We said it would have been well-deserved as well, and they finally got it, to the delight of the home crowd, who have been celebrating so far these entire 67 minutes. It's been a party-like atmosphere, and we heard the roars, and the mobile phones were coming out as the party continued in the stands, and it was capped off by a beautiful individual effort from the edge right at the top of the box from James Chamanga, getting a fantastic goal, leading now, doubling their lead by 2-0, leaving this Barca legend side stunned. And you would imagine just a little bit hurt as well, as they really have a serious mountain to climb if they want to get something back out of this match. Right now, Zambia in full control of the match.
Well, an hour apart then. Besuma and Chamanga, the goal scorers. It's Zambia 2, Barca 0. And it makes you wonder, maybe this is it's a very big hill now for Barca to climb. Chapi Ferrer there,
yeah,
for some answers for this Barca Legends side.
I would agree. The home side looking very comfortable. And we mentioned it throughout the first half, Jamie, that this side, of course, know each other ever so well from having played together in such a memorable tournament for them. And they're able to cap off or pay tribute to that side that over a decade, 11 years ago, won the African Cup. And Barca now a team. Oh, look at that. Guzman under pressure. But yeah, they'll be loving this opportunity playing against those who were once idols. And we're seeing justice being done, Jamie. You have to say, Zambia clearly the better side on the night.
Here's Saviola looking for options in the middle.
Oh, Edmundson going from way outside of the box. As the Americans will call it, a Hail Mary, trying to go for glory. 7 shots on target to 3, the 3 from Barca. All of those coming in the first half. All right.
Fans are fired up here in the Hero Stadium. We've got
look at that.
A wave heading round as we go into the final 20 minutes of this match. What a party here in Zambia.
It really is a party. It
really is. Look at the band there, the brass band.
Well, we saw it. I mean, we saw a spectacular pre-game show take place, Jamie. It was wonderful. Oh!
Well, so they're trying to get themselves back in it. Saviola chasing it down.
He'll be called for a foul there, Saviola, just pulling the player back.
Yeah, a real festival here in Zambia. Tomorrow is a school day, as far as I'm aware. It's,
could you be the responsible dad here?
We have had the early kickoff, I suppose, but these guys look like they're up for celebrating.
Well, this is great.
But it's good. It's bringing back some of that joy from 2012, reliving some of that. There's some of these people in this stadium probably were too young to have been able to enjoy.
Yeah,
and it's a momentous moment in Zambian sporting history.
Right. And it's great paying tribute to these legends, bringing home what was the first big trophy for their side, for their country at the time.
Just I saw some vuvuzelas there in in the stands. Do you remember those?
Yes,
from
of course.
The African World Cup?
Absolutely.
What a change the atmosphere in football stadiums forever.
Yeah, right?
What a throwback that is.
Well, there we see Ronaldinho, a very serious look on his face. They might be ex-football players, but you can see that they don't take these losses. What is a loss at the moment, at least? They don't take it lightly still. These players are ultra competitive, of course. We see there Miquel Soler. He's the fantastic football analyst these days here in Spain. As him, Saviola, and Mendieta are in deep conversation, trying to come up with a strategy, some sort of tactic that'll get them back into the match, even if it is just by one goal. You know, it's that psychological goal when the time is winding down that could maybe swing the momentum the other way and allow Barca to still get maybe 1 or 2 goals back and draw this game level and really make it the ultimate party.
I don't think any of these fans would begrudge a consolation goal for Ronaldinho, right?
No, very exactly. Well said. What a great atmosphere, though.
Yeah.
Right side of attack, rather. Not the preferred area, but it's all about tactical variations.
So colleague Ego Fornos down there, pitch side as well. Travels with
front row seat.
Legends team.
Here we go.
Runs their social media and stuff. He'll be there. He is front row, looking for some Ronaldinho action.
Oh, that's good.
Instagram stories.
That's good.
Lovely crossover by Ronaldinho. Looking for Saviola.
Well, Barca, of course, obliged now to push forward and pack some Blaugrana shirts. That's right. Okuno has entered the match indeed. The defender on the right side is Goigochea. Well, that'll be it for Miquel. Maybe he prefers to stick to his now daytime job to analyzing the games rather than playing them.
I know I'm better off here watching this from the comfort of our commentary box than I am down there running about, that's for sure, Diego. But I was never a professional footballer, so maybe the calling is different, you know?
Indeed.
They call you up and like, hey, do you want to go out and play 90 minutes? Not really, but if you know, in your heyday, that's what you did.
Watch out, Jamie. Here's a chance. A half chance. The shot getting blocked.
Maybe.
Sorry, Jamie. Yeah, no. 90 minutes. You don't see.
Play 90 minutes in front of 60,000 fans. I'm sure there are plenty of former football players that would jump at such a chance. Plenty of people as well. I imagine that you grew up thinking of such a thing as well.
You know, last summer there were many matches taking place. Oh, that's a foul. They'll surely get a yellow card. Yep, at Nielsen.
That's going to be in trouble here.
Yeah, last summer there were a lot of what would you call them? Exhibition type matches take place in the Camp Nou, and
I guess that won't be happening this summer.
Newsroom.
We say goodbye to the Camp Nou on this weekend.
That's right. Yeah.
The final Barca match on Saturday against Mallorca. Before the Camp Nou is shut down for.
That's right. The last game at the Camp Nou. It'll be an emotional match. That
to Montjuic for a season at the Olympic Stadium, where tonight Coldplay are playing.
And yesterday.
I was at there recently as well for Bruce Springsteen. It's a great stadium, but it doesn't compare to the Camp Nou. It's far more, a lot like this actually. You know, it's
you have the track and field.
You got the track and field. Yeah. It's much more open. A similar capacity as well, 60,000. But you know, hey, if the atmosphere's anything like this, then we'll be all right up there. Free kick then.
Ooh. Completely off target indeed. Yes.
Way wide of the mark. Barcelona can breathe once more. 15 minutes remain then here.
He's playing this for the Dutch Eredivisie side, PSV Eindhoven in the Dutch league. His later days of football in the likes of Correcaminos and Club America in Mexico.
Edmilson then sends the ball long upfield, looking for Ronaldinho.
Just a little bit under 15 minutes left, Jamie. What is your gut telling you? Are we going to see a Barca goal?
I would like to see a Barca goal. I think secretly.
Maybe here.
Zambia. Oh. Good effort.
I'll go out for a corner kick. Saviola just trying to pull it back.
A skill there by Edgar Fornos, who wanted to take a throw into Ronaldinho.
Do you wish you were there, Jamie?
Of course.
I would like to go myself
Down
as well.
pitch side, front row seat, 60,000 fans. Something special. Ronaldinho then with the corner kick, comes swinging in, punched away by Mwene.
Have you ever had a chance to visit Zambia?
I have not. It's yeah, it'd be nice.
Oh, you're seeing now Barca applying a little bit more of a disciplined and committed press, and it's paying off as they've already managed to regain possession. They're back on the ball here on the left. Ronaldinho, a little step over. He'll cut it inside. Here's Saviola. He gets fouled at the edge of the box.
Yeah, free kick.
And the referee will have none of it. Yeah.
Looked like a free kick from where I was sitting, but
made a bit of a meal of it. He was looking for that contact, surely, yeah.
Any advantage you can get, I guess. But yeah, I'd like another goal before full time. It's really give these fans something to celebrate.
Well, the second half has flown by, Jamie.
Has indeed. Be a long 12 minutes ahead of us now you said that. Commentators curse. This must be offside, surely. Well, the flag stays down. Barcelona recover the ball, though.
Qualifiers in the Total Energies CAF Champions League and Confederations Cup sometimes. Hichani Monde.
End to end a little bit here.
Francis Kasonde. White to John to Clifford Mulenga.
Finds Clifford Mulenga on the wing.
Kalusha.
Chamanga.
Overlap made by Joseph Musonde.
Musonde then out on the opposite wing. Zambia taking their time in the build-up for this.
Yeah. Zambia now back on control of the ball.
Barcelona tapping up the pressure. Ooh. It pays off. Emerson recovers the ball for Barca. Joffrey now. Emerson wins the foul from Chansa. Barca then. Joffrey Mateo pushes on.
Go on, Joffrey.
Shut down.
He was the goal scorer last time we did it, Jamie. I'm going to have full faith in our number 11 today that he can at least try to get one into the back of the net.
It'd be nice to come away with the consolation goal. Zambia moving the ball around nicely there. Sergio Barjuan forced to backtrack. Sakuha.
Oh, that's a good strip.
Yeah, lovely defending.
Ball stripped away, and Dino back on the ball. Here comes the roar of the crowd as Ronaldinho pushes forward. Couple of step overs and a shot. Mwene again with a beautiful save to deny Dino what would have been a fantastic goal as he went on that classic solo effort that we have seen him do countless of times.
Well, Barcelona really struggled to get past the Zambia goalkeeper.
He's been one of the stars of this match, without a doubt.
Zambia then starting out from the back once more. Barcelona trying to put a bit of pressure on as we head into the final 9 minutes of regulation time here.
It's crunch time now, Jamie. That's when these players really come to life.
Zambia still. Musonda looking for an opening. Zambia happy enough though to drop back and build up again from the back. What do you make of this this match then, Diego?
Well, it was a fantastic evening. It'll be a memorable match for not just these players, but fans alike. The fans back in the stands in particular, they have not stopped cheering on their team. And also Barca, whenever we've seen the Barca forwards make a run into the box, you can hear also the roars come from the crowd and the cheers. So this was going to be a win-win situation for the fans. And, well, I would like to think that they got their money's worth on the day. We have seen just, well, great chances, really, despite just 2 goals beating the Barca goalkeepers. First Angoy and then Guzman. Let's see if we can still enjoy a few more balls crossing the goal line and amplify the score line and do justice to the skills of these players. We had some great chances in the first half and in the second half as well for both teams, but were it not for Mwene's heroic efforts in between the 3 sticks of the Zambia goal, well, we would have seen Barca get a few. Maybe now Saviola trying to play the through ball. That chance also denied.
6.5 minutes then of regulation time. Goals by Mesuma and Chamanga for this 2012 Africa Cup of Nations winning Zambia side, who have turned out today against the Barca Legends. And
there it is.
And there you go. Zambia go 3-0 up. Clifford Malenga gets a great goal, getting it past Guzman.
Lovely pass, splitting the defenders. As Mulenga makes it a deserved 3-goal lead for the home side. And now Ronaldinho says, that is enough for me. Let me go and sit down for these final 6 minutes. I've done everything I possibly can do. And as he says, well, time for a shower, as the Zambian police will escort him out. He comes on like a rock star, and Elvis is leaving the building.
Fans want to get a glimpse of the man himself. Well, we've enjoyed a good 85 minutes of Ronaldinho.
More than I would have, than what I would have expected. Yeah, but let's take a look at the goal again.
Well, Barca just didn't get back in numbers, did they?
Wow, it's a beautiful first touch finish. Sorry.
Yeah, he just saw the opportunity to push forward. Nice vision by his teammate as well.
Perfection, Jamie.
Brilliant, brilliant work by the heroes of 2012. Goals by Mulenga, Chamanga and Mesuma make it 3-0 for the Zambia Legends.
And we could see more, Jamie. Kalusha with a good control. And he's trying to call for handball as well, but the ref says play on. Now we're seeing Giovanni, the other number 10 on the left. He's got Saviola next to him. He'll try to do it alone. And he wings a corner kick.
5th corner of the match then for Barca. Some VIPs of Zambia, Ministers of Sports, they're watching on, who have been integral in putting on this event here in the African country of Zambia.
What is going on? Oh. Kakonje, the substitute goalkeeper coming onto the field. He's a big boy. And he's out there with beautiful clearance.
He punched that further downfield and I could kick it, I think.
Indeed, he did. Excellent there to get his glove to the ball.
Kalililo Kakonje. I wouldn't go up against him in an aerial
No, I would let that
melee.
ball go. I would let that go.
Well, that's what happens when players retire from football, because the physical play sometimes, all the routine.
3 minutes left then here
don't really show, but hey, for
at the
Kalusha,
Hero Stadium.
very active.
Barcelona looking for consolation,
That's what we're talking about.
looking for just that, a sweet goal to take home with them.
Zambia under pressure.
Oh, it's a good solo run here from Saviola.
And high about, nothing to worry. Kakonje in the Zambian goal. Chisambalungu.
The players having an awesome time.
Also interesting to see
Well, this
Paying
is
their
what it's
respects
for.
to the goalkeeper. Go on, sorry.
This is what it's about, isn't it?
Yes.
Ronaldinho said, we're going to have fun, we're going to play some football.
2012 Cup of
But
Nations.
it's all about
Assistant coach
going out there, having a good time.
the teams in the national first division, the first tier of Zambian football. Kalililo taking his time to take this goal kick.
All right, he'll get a yellow card.
Yellow cards.
Kaleo
Kakonje for time wasting.
taking
And
too
next
long to get the ball back into play.
former Zambian
As he's
goalkeeper.
well pleased with the 3-0 and trying to secure probably also the clean sheet for the home side. As he'll play it long.
Yeah, former Napsa Stars goalkeeper,
Here you go, Jamie.
Kalililo Kakonje. He was, yeah, he's 42 now, 31 when the Zambia side lifted the Africa Cup of Nations.
Paul's still in play. That looked like it was
Kakonje with the ball for the Zambians.
maybe gone that it went out of touch, but ball still in play. Here's Giovanni then.
For history and family
He'll go
ties.
cut inside.
Good shot and a good save by Kakonje.
Kakonje.
By Giovanni Kakonje.
Save, good positional save.
He'll be remembering this night for years to come. With excellent clearance and now stopping the Brazilian star Giovanni. What a mark he left at Football Club Barcelona, becoming a fan favorite with those important goals that he scored. The one that springs to mind is, of course, that goal in the Bernabeu against Real Madrid, where after scoring, well, he gave the fans something to cheer about. And I think now, slowly but surely, the players have decided that enough football has been played, or well,
speak
not.
for yourself. Here's
There you
Sergei
go.
Barjuan.
Bombing down the left flank. Here we go. A goal of honor for the boys in blue and red.
We are into additional time then, 2 minutes added time. Regulation time is up. It must be a long 90 minutes for these legends. Like you mentioned before, quite typically they'll play 2 40-minute halves. I guess we stopped for water. But
It's asking a lot as well from these players to play in a full pitch. I mean, you know, maybe
And it's
Gerard
like
Piqué's Kings League football
maybe.
measurements.
It's like we said before, though, like, you know, once upon a time, they'd go out and do this 2-3 times a week and train every day. But it demands a lot of anyone.
Yeah.
So 2 minutes of additional time we're playing here, unless otherwise.
Maybe that's an idea we can push forward, Jamie, to have them play in the dimensions of
Like
the
a-
Kings League.
yeah.
As Barca now it's a 2-on-2 situation, Jamie. Could we see a goal for Barca in the final minute of the match?
Here's Joffrey from distance.
Oh, Joffrey, it had to be.
Kakonje was able to jump high enough to reach it.
Look at that. He's getting love from the fans. And the sports minister. Look at him. Tipped up. Goalkeeper there. Still showing, strutting his stuff and showing exactly what made him part of that legendary, memorable championship Zambia team. Fantastic blocks and clearances in his few minutes that he got in this match.
Final 10 seconds then. Here at the Hero Stadium in Zambia. And that is full time. Diego, what do you make of this match?
Well, I certainly enjoyed it, Jamie. I think it was 92 minutes of action, of a carnival-like atmosphere, and hugely enjoyed this exhibition match between two legendary sides.
Thank you for joining us, Diego. Thank you for joining us wherever you are watching at home. And thank you to the 60,000 fans that packed out the Hero Stadium. Goals by Mesuma, Chamanga, and Mulenga. It's Zambia Legends, the Heroes of 2012, 3, Barca Legends 0.